Okay, now that you've just configured your GraphQL backend, let's connect an example client application to it. Since you've picked the React Apollo example, let's use that. So I've already downloaded the example to my desktop, and I'm going to drag that into my code editor. If you open up source and you open up index.js, you can see that the network interface field has already been populated for us with our own GraphQL endpoint. Okay, so let's cd into the directory and let's run npm install. Now that we have our dependencies installed, let's try and run it. Here we can see the example project is successfully connected to our GraphQL endpoint and has loaded us some data. We can add a new post. And here we have the new post. Of course, because I didn't put in a proper URL, we don't see the image. And we can see that we can also delete. Okay, so let's have a look at the actual code. So here in index.js, we specify the GraphQL endpoint that we want to connect to, some middleware options, the headers for all the requests, and we have our Apollo wrapper for all the routes. Now, if we look into components and the post component, we see that we first start out by defining our React component. We create a handle delete callback that handles the delete action, and inside of this we use the methods that have been passed in via the props to mutate the data. Further down we define our mutation, and we can see finally what we export is the mutation wrapped with a post into this higher order GraphQL object. And we follow a similar pattern for the other pages. So as you can see, we specify the component, the query, we wrap the component to the query together and export it. And finally, the same with create page. And that's really all there is to it to this example. Thanks for watching and good luck with your next project.